Thursday, January 9th, 2025, in the waiting lot. And we have hit the tipping point for rideshare in Phoenix. There are too many drivers and not enough rides. I mean, so the holidays are over. This is Thursday of the week following the holidays, and it's still very, I'll say slow, but what it is there's too many drivers. And also Waymo. Waymo is probably taking, I don't even know, maybe 5% of the rides? Maybe not that much, but even a 1% hurts. Definitely at the airport, they're taking 5%, probably more, I don't even know. There's a row where they park in the waiting lot here on 24th Street if there are no rides for them, and those cars are never in here. So they're just like ride after ride after ride after ride. So I am $46, 3 rides, and what time is it? Almost 1 o'clock. So today I had my car service, and then so Tuesday, Wednesday, and today I'm taking Jessica to work, and then tomorrow too. So that's because what I'm seeing is I have to start working in the morning early. Like I gotta get up early and work like 5 to 9, and then do something else, sleep, go to the gym, work on online businesses from like 9 to 2, and then come back out, work 2 to whatever, 2 to 8, 2 to 9. Because this midday stuff, it's done. It's done. Stick a fork in it, it's done. It's done. You can't, it's just, I'm just watching car after car after car after car, I'm right in the front here by the waiting lot. And I've been in this lot. Let's see, when I got here, it was like about 80 drivers in the queue, and right now I'm driver 51 to 55. I'm sure there's probably 120 drivers in the queue. That's just Lyft, not counting Uber. So yeah, that's it, man. When I was in the waiting room for my car service, this guy was talking about Spark for Walmart. So I might look into that. I think it's kind of like Instacart, but just Walmart. I want to see if you could just do the curbside pickup. Like I don't want to go in the store and shop. If you could just do, because they have those slots. I've seen people do that. I'm gonna look into that because I'm not gonna survive on just rideshare anymore. It's like impossible unless you work 7 days a week. So that's that. And then Tuesday, the fires in LA started. Pacific Palisades is like wiped off the face of the earth, basically. Unbelievable. So there's a big fire in Pacific Palisades. It came all the way down to the ocean. Like when you go to PCH, there used to be all these houses across. Like so, you have the hill, and then the road, and then there was these houses that were along. I think they're all burned. They're all burned. Crazy. This looks like Maui, or a couple years ago, it was that fire in Paradise, California. They call that, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, and then there's a fire at Eaton Canyon, Altadena. I'm wondering if the house we stayed in July is still there. I've seen some really bad videos of Altadena as well. It's not as big as Pacific Palisades, but it's a big fire, and they're still going. And there's a fire by the Getty Museum, and there's a couple other fires. Like somebody's starting these fires. It's because the Santa Ana winds. Even the winds were so strong. Tuesday night, Andy like hit me up like, "Hey man, this wind is crazy over here. Like scary crazy." There was a windstorm one time, probably like 20 years ago. Knocked out all the power in like Temple City, and it knocked the top off the avocado tree. I remember I was laying in bed, and the avocado tree was going like this, and I'm like, and Stella was asleep. I said, "Hey man, look at that tree," and then she couldn't sleep anymore. Like it was so great, it was scary. We probably shouldn't even have been in that bedroom. That's how much that tree was going back and forth and back. It's probably something similar to that. What happened on Tuesday night? But these fires are totally out of control. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. They're just like, they behind the curtain You will own nothing and be happy, and you will live in one of our smart cities. That's what they don't want anybody living in any kind of nice area in a house. Either the and then like the homeowners insurance is gonna be so expensive, like Florida. Now it's gonna be California. Like you can't even have insurance for your house because insurance companies won't take it. So that's gonna force everybody to not rebuild and or move out. So crazy times, man. It's a weird feeling for me because being from LA and just knowing that all these like nice areas of LA are just going up in flames. Even though I've never lived there, but I mean, we did stay, and I had never really been up into North Altadena until July. I lived in Pasadena my whole life, Rosemead, Temple City. Never, it's really nice up there, man. It was really nice. Now I don't know what's left up there. After by the time this fire's out, what will be left? But it was such a beautiful, like drive up like I think it was New York Avenue from like where Kyle works at the Ralphs up to where the Airbnb was. It was such an awesome drive. So many trees and greenery, and now, man, I'm afraid to see what's left up there. This waiting line is fucking packed, man. All right, now I'm driving 46 to 50. I would go out in the street, but not yet. By 2 o'clock, I mean, I better get it right before 2 o'clock. But I've realized it's not really worth being on the street right now before 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna sit here and just relax. But that's about it, man. It's crazy times. That's my update.